Hi, in this video I'll be covering another custom visual. This one is called the dial gauge. So let's import our data and let's get started with this visual. Before that, let me remove the data from the previous visual that I was working on. And once this is deleted, I'll click on Excel and it'll bring me to my sample data sets, and I'll select the sales goals. This is the one that we'll be working on. And you click on the KPI sheet, the key performance indicator sheet, and this is all we have here. Click on load, and perfect. Now what I want is I want all of these values, but as a table. So that's great. I'll bump up the size. So that it's visible to all of you. Let's make it bold as well. Arial black is the bold font. Pretty cool. Visible to all of you. Actually, let's bump up the headers as well. Column headers. So yeah, pretty cool. And now I'll drag my dial gauge visual. So I've already imported this, but just to give you a glimpse of how it looks and all, the symbol of it and what it can do, the information about it, I'll go to my app source. I'll click on search bar. I'll search for dial, first one. So you have the dial gauge here. If you go back, you also have other visuals. So this is the other gauge visual that you have, that's by XViz. So this one is by Microsoft. That's not by Microsoft, it's by Cloudfront Technologies. So basically this is how it looks. Okay, so that's just one image. I don't know why they displayed it as two. So you could come down here and you could read about the visual. So basically this is a good KPI indicator. So I'll close this and I click outside in my report page. I'll click on the dial gauge visual, and here we have it. Now, do I need a chart name? So before we get started, let me just tell you that this is a little bit confusing because there are a lot of things that you can put in here. So to understand what exactly goes where is a little tricky, but once you get used to it and once you have the perfect data set, so you can't just have a random data set that just has the sales values and the profits and the regions. So for this chart, we need the particular fields that it's asked for. So for example, the max will go under my max, no confusion there. Pretty cool. So my max is 200, so I have it at 200 here, not an issue. But then what's my target, what's my target end, what's my actual start, what's my actual end, pointer value, you don't know that. So my pointer value would be my actual value, and you'll understand that the moment I click in here. So right now I'm at 165, whereas I should have been at, whether the maximum I could have gone is 200. That's good. And then you have not satisfactory. So now you need to figure out where this not satisfactory would go. Not satisfactory would be the actual end, because this, so actual start is 0, the actual end is 75, and then this is the red value that you have here, and then we've got two more values left. So the difference would go under the percentage because that's the percentage that it would show, and the last year value is the target start value. So this is how the visual looks. Pretty cool visual. So this is the red region, the danger zone. You should not have been here, your pointer should not have been here, neither should have it been here, because that is also this is what you achieved last year. So obviously if you're above the yellow region and the green region, you've done well. And obviously if you touch the maximum in the green region, you obviously achieved a lot. So this is how you could read the visual. So basically, to you understand this visual, you would need this data set or something similar to this. So you can find that on the internet. You can just search for salesgoal.xlsx. So that's there. And now let's go to the formatting options and have a look at the formatting options that we have here. So you go to the font size, you can change the font size. that's there. And you have the custom colors option, so you could change the color of each of these particular sets or structures. You have the format option where you can turn toggle on, so that's there. You could increase the decimal precision, and you could add a trailing word to it. So you can add a lead to it, the indicators. So maybe these are my rupees, or maybe this is 200 million or something. So you can have that as well. You need to show the percentage sign. You could turn that off. You could turn the whole percentage thing off, but then you won't have that percentage there. So if you want to decrease the decimal precision, you could do that as well. You want to increase it to 3-4 points, you could do that as well, but let's give it a 2. That's perfect. And now the reverse, you can turn this on and then the whole thing will go reverse. Depends, see, whatever visual you're using, I just show you all the formatting options that are there. How to use it, what formatting to apply, what data set to use, how to practice is totally up to you. This is just a reference that you need to understand how this visual works and what it can do. Now the shadow makes it look pretty cool, so I would like to add the shadow as well. And you can turn on legends, so you would actually see that this was the target, this was the actual, and this was the maximum. You could have a chart name, so you see that the chart name is okay, sorry, the chart name is not there. We don't have a chart name. You need that in the Excel sheet is only. So I've not added that. So the log aspect, the title, background, that's all pretty cool. That's already there. You've got the border. You could add the border. So that's also there. No issues in that. So yeah, this is the dial gauge visual. I hope you understood how to use this visual. So you keep practicing. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you. See you in the next video.